Hey, this is Pranav Gaikwad. I'm an engineer on migration engineering team here at Red Hat. Today in this video we'll be taking a look at some of the new state migration capabilities added in MTC 1.6. State migration is designed for use cases where users can deploy their applications using OpenShift GitOps, using pipelines or ArgoCD. In this case, we'll be deploying the application using ArgoCD, and the to migrate the state of the applications, users can use MTC. So we'll be deploying a sample Rocket Chat application in the same cluster in two different namespaces, and we'll be using ArgoCD to do that, and we'll be using MTC to migrate the state of the application. To start with, we have the Rocket Chat source application deployed. We'll quickly go ahead and take a look at the application resources. As you can see, the Rocket Chat source app is fully synced. It's deployed in the namespace which goes by the same name, which is Rocket Chat source. It has one persistent volume claim, uses storage class CP2. We'll quickly go ahead and take a look at the application route. I have some sample data created beforehand, so as you can see, I have the display name changed to migration engineering, and I have a few messages created. I also have a new group created. We'll use ArgoCD to deploy stateless components of the app in a different namespace, and we'll use MTC to transfer the state of the application. We'll quickly go ahead and create a make plan for Rocket Chat source namespace. We'll be migrating the application within the same cluster. We'll go ahead and change the target namespace. We'll be using direct PB migration. We're all set to run the migration. This time we'll be using the new state migration ability in MTC to migrate the PV data. We'll monitor the progress of the migration. State migration uses direct volume migration in the backend, which is gonna go ahead and create async pods to migrate data from the source PVC to the target PVC. Once the migration is migration of the PVC is complete, we will make sure that the PVC is migrated in the right namespace on the same cluster, and we will also make sure that there are no pods running in the application. Since we only migrated the state of the application, we don't have any workloads running. We just have a PVC definition, and we have the data from the source, data that we created in the source namespace migrated to the target namespace. Now we'll go ahead and use ArgoCD to deploy the rest of the Kubernetes resources of the application. Sorry. As you can see, we have the Rocket Chat target application created in ArgoCD, we'll quickly go ahead and synchronize uh, uh, the resources. Once the application is synced, we will wait for the resources, the Kubernetes resources and the workloads to become ready. As you can see, once we deployed the application from ArgoCD, we have the workload resources, the services, and the routes created. As soon as the pods are running, we'll go ahead and navigate to the application front-end application route. We'll be using the same username that we created in the source namespace. And as you can see, in the target namespace we have the exact same application data that we created in the source side. We have the messages and the private group that we created. So in this demo we saw a few new abilities that we added to facilitate state migration. One of which was we now support intra-cluster migration. We can migrate data to pre-existing PVCs using state transfer, and we can also map the name and the namespaces of the PVCs. That's all I had for today. I hope you liked the video.